Are you stoned under those shades? Wouldn't you like to know? A guy wears shades and everybody goes crazy. Love your work. Thank you, British Jet. Appreciate that. Uh, it's I don't know. Nice tea as well. I liked and subbed. Thank you, Sarah.
Fucking cool. Fucking cool. Fucking cool.
Yeah, thank you, Sarah. Hope you guys are all having a good morning. Um, please hit the like, share, and subscribe. Help us share the stream. Really helps. Hey, good afternoon there, K the Heat, K2 the Heat. Hope you're doing good. What up, Big M? Young Slug. Hitting harder than Conor McGregor. Man, what the fuck happened with that? I think he got paid more money to throw the fight than he did to win. I'm with Pink Puppy Club. Cool. What's up, K2 the Heat? Shouts out to Pink Puppy Club. Yeah. Shouts out to Pink Puppy Club, man. My dog passed away. So is that gonna be the that's gonna be the troll of the day, right? We're gonna work on that one. What are you from? And I've had to relive this hell for a long time. So I'm prepared. Just to let you know. Yeah, my dog passed away. And they've been torturing me with it since, well, before she died and all the way through it. So I'm prepared. But I'm not going to be your buddy if you fuck with me about my dog. Thank you, Sarah. Thank you, Planet. So, I know you say where the wound is, and that's where they rub the salt. So, I don't know if that's who you are, Sarah, or not, but you can go look at the streams. Why y'all keep ripping that bandage off them? Yeah, damn, man. I hope you find some happiness. I hope you get a bag of weed today and keep your chins. Keep all my chins up, because I'm young slug. I didn't know. I feel really bad. It's okay. I mean, it sucks. My life's not going to ever be the same. And I've touched on all these things on stream, as real of a reaction as you want. So if you want to see me in pain, just go watch the streams. If you're trying to put me in pain today, you picked the wrong motherfucker. That's all I'm going to say. Please answer. No. If anybody wants to donate, because he said somebody wanted to get me a bag of weed, we'll put the donation links in the chat. Let me try to do that real quick. Donation links in the chat. I'm sorry that your cat died too. That's horrible. Believe me. But I have to go on, right? Believe me, sometimes I didn't want to. And yeah, once again, I visited it, all on stream. So if you're looking for that senator, huh? You're not our friend, Senator. You're a dick. Go drink some hot sauce. He was 2 months. Oh. P-Dubs was with me like 15 years. So it's hard. It comes up daily. And I'm glad, but it's painful. So there you go. Hey, shouts out to Mexico. What's up there, John Cooper? Hope you're doing good. Oh, it does happen. It's horrible. It was a drunk driver. Oh my God. I never let her get far enough away from me for any of that to happen. Watching from Nairobi, Kenya. Who hit home? Cheers, Mr. Leahy. Greetings, Milwaukee. Hey, what shouts out to Milwaukee, Wisconsin, Corey and Trevor. Yeah, all right, maybe Senator is cool, but we don't like the other senator. And he's a big hater, so. Hope I become famous? I'm not going to become famous. I don't know whether to say thank you for that, but I'm not interested in becoming famous. I just want to document my life and my artwork. Well, they won't let us. They won't. It ain't gonna happen. YouTube does not like us. Kind people are out there. Yes, they are, and they help me through. They help me through it. You know, really good people. So it's rough though. I'll make some accounts and like and sub. Well, you don't have to do that. We want real subs because we want real people. That's super important, but thank you. Like I said, fame is not. Also, you have to be over 18 to be in here as well. We don't have mods, but yeah, you have to be over 18. I'll tell my friends. So there you go. Share the stream. Man, if you do that, you've done more than most of these people that come through here. If you share our stream, you've done us a big favor. So I do appreciate the people that do. Because we want to broaden our thing, but fame's not going to work. What's the PayPal? I'll show you. I'm not worried about being famous. I'm old, fat, and ugly. Like, you wouldn't be famous for being old, fat, and ugly? I don't know. But we like doing art and stuff. I want to be a mod eventually. Maybe it'll happen. You know? Who knows? I've had all my mods turn on me a few times. I try to be, Sarah. I'm down to earth and I'm realistic. I'm not in some delusion. I paint. I'm creative, so I use my illusion. You know? I use my illusion. But yeah, I hope everybody's having a great day. And yeah, it's just kind of overcast out there and stuff. And I haven't finished this, but I guess I'll show you because I'm thinking about it. And also need to put some more work on it. What's up, Jeff? You keep it real. I'm kind of the shadow kid because others are worthless. I've got 5 friends. Like in life, you mean? It's hard, dude. It's hard to figure out who's going to be your friend, how long they're going to be your friend, shit like that. I don't know. I don't know, Big M. I was thinking about putting it up there as the arm. It made me think things. So I don't know. I don't know where I'm headed with it. I'm just showing you what I've been fucking around with. Yeah, you can make a recommendation. Wow, did somebody donate? That's awesome if they did. Oh, thank you very much. Minnesota Picker, thank you for the dono. That's awesome, man. We need stuff, so. I did get a thing of paint, though. See? I want to show you what my addiction is. I buy fucking a rack of paint, dude. We're going through paint at an epic fucking level. What's up, Lunar Mist? Yeah, that's what we do. We get paint. You see? I go through so much fucking paint. Lunar Mist, and thank you again, Minnesota Picker. Right? Heck yeah. Love you, man. God bless you. What's up there, Cujo? Slay? I've got a question. Okay, Sarah. Hopefully it ain't about my dog. I sincerely love your art style. Thank you, Jeff. I'm sticking with it. It's the only style I got. I couldn't fake it if I wanted to. Yeah. It's a lot of frustration between here and here. And that's what comes out. Am I single? I'm asexual. I got 2 children. I just don't. I love women, but yeah, we're good. A little too crazy. Makes a lot of waves in your life. Did you see my recommendation? Oh, I'm looking. You said, can I make? You said, can I make a record? Oh, it got flagged for review. You said, maybe where what? Maybe weave something into the chest cavity, like the evil side of the skeleton. I like that idea. Yeah, get wild with it, right? Just like maybe make like a cross of them. Maybe have like thorn vines coming around them. Something. I don't know. It's a good idea. I like stuff like that. I like the evil side. Yeah, I like stuff like that. Pounding beers today. There you go. Sundays are for sinning. And last couple of designs have been over the damn mountain, brother. All great, but colors are popping. I'm just like, I don't know if you pick up on it, then I there must be something, because some people don't. You know what I mean? They don't get it. It's almost like there's the art I'm doing, the design, but then there's another fucking, like you said, using the colors and stuff. And that has to do a lot with, I love lots of color. I don't want to just do black and white. I can do black and white like fire, but I like integrating all the colors. I'm glad you picked up on it. Thank you, Lunar Mist. List of best things: boobs, beers, good friends, sleep. I like it. Your own palette. Music's also in there. Yeah. Music's a good one too. Yeah, thank you guys. You guys are very uplifting on a dreary day. There is a lot of thought that goes into this thoughtless art. But I don't know. Yeah, just chilling on Sunday. I like your shorts. Make good song selections. Thanks. I try not to use the same thing over and over again. I've forgotten so much good music because I'm always looking at new music. I was listening to some badass fucking metalcore or some kind of metal yesterday. Yes, it is God's gift. I give him, full credit to God. I love God, and yeah, I try to. Yeah, one of many God's gifts. I'm in love with the lead singer of Ginger. She's pretty. I pretty much like calling Starr Mr. Starr. What'd you say, Mr. Starr? It actually sounds disrespectful, but you feel horrible. I can't call you DumpStarr. I respect you so much. Well, thank you, Jeff. You call me, just, my name is DumpStarr. People do know me as Dump. Praise Jesus. Amen. You love fast food? I don't go to fast food. I can't afford it. You must be rich. Could you loan us a couple bucks so that we could get some fast food? I'll probably lie to you and spend it on something else. But yeah, you call me Young Slug. Storming here in Atlanta, just at home, bong ripping some grape Sunday. There you go. There you go, Whiskey Throttle. Heck yeah, enjoy them storms because some of the country don't get to see rain. So, you know, come out here to the desert and you'll miss a thunderstorm. It's just the way it is. It don't rain. It don't rain here. It rains up on the mountain. Hell, it might be snowing. I don't know. What's up with that earthquake in California? What's up with that, dude? I heard there's big seismic activity. Whiskey in Atlanta, where they have Waffle House and Culver's. Ooh. Yeah. I'm sure there's a waffly house around here somewhere. Culver's is mainly ice cream, huh? Yeah. I want to go to a fucking Dunkin' Donuts and get one of them big fucking chocolatey fucking coffee drinks. I need some beignets. Yeah. What the fuck's that place called? Oh man, I can't remember it. No, what is it called? That's the place to get it. The beignets is down there in New Orleans. Cafe Du Monde, there you go. Get you a cafe au lait. That coffee tastes good, man. Oh, that's some good fucking coffee. It's got a rich flavor too. But the beignets is just a hunk of dough with powdered sugar on it. You have powdered sugar on you. You walk out white. Damn. You got to eat over top of it, man. Now, I had a few French friends that I met down in New Orleans, and they're like beignets don't exist. It is not a thing. It's just a donut, you know. It's pretty good, though. Fried bread with powdered sugar on it. It's pretty damn good in the morning. Once again, shouts out to Minnesota Picker. Thank you for the donut, brother. Yeah, I love that place. I love New Orleans. Walking down through there, all that different shit going on. What other city can you go to where you can walk through all those different parts of the city, you know? Jackson Square, the Riverwalk, you know, Uptown, French Market, Lower Decatur, what's the other one? Fucking Esplanade. Then you're going into Frenchman and Washington Park. Then you're on St. Claude. Fucking Metal Club. Fucking weirdo shit. 2 pieces of catfish for $1. God, I love New Orleans. Hey, you're that guy who used to hold my pocket. Bitch, if you say that shit to my face, I will you won't ever be able to fucking hold a pocket ever again. Do they have good metal and rock scene there? Yeah, my friend's in Brat. He goes in, he's in everything. Ian Hennessy, check him out, man. Ian Hennessy's the shit. Lots of people, man. There's a lot of bands down there. A lot of bands that I don't even know about. And there's people that just come and play every week, too. They got the Goat. I'm trying to think of what street the Goat's on. Fuck, I don't even know. One of them side streets off of St. Claude. They got one called, hold on. Johnny Poboy. Wait. I don't know. They got a bunch of fucking metal clubs down there. I know where they are, but for some reason I can't think of their names. I remember the Goat. We used to Siberia, Saturn Club. I don't know that they do anything anymore, but that's where Quintron came from. There's all kinds of them. I just can't think of the names. Cheap too. Goat was on St. Bernard. They closed. Oh man, they had a pretty good metal scene going on. And then people fucking pile into Checkpoint Charlie's too. And if you want to listen to reggae, you go down to Cafe Negril. What's going on at the fucking Dragon? Wait, yeah, the Dragon's Den. Wait? There's a bar. That's the dungeon. Yeah, what's going on at the Dragon's Den? I'm getting old, man. Maybe I got the Alzheimer's. Hey, what's up there, Maureen? Good to see you. Shouts out to Canada. I bet you hang out at the Stonewall. Listen, bro. What do you mean the Stonewall? I don't hang out anywhere. I'm here fucking, yeah, on the very end of Esplanade. The very end of Esplanade. On Elysian, at the very end of Elysian Fields. I don't know. They had, yeah, I don't know. You have to explain yourself, Caden. Shouts out to Minnesota Picker. Hey, you're that guy who, yeah, that's the guy I don't like. You're gone. You want banned, get banned. Want banned, get banned. What's up, Connie? Good to see you. Hope you're having a great day. Just reminiscent of New Orleans and all the cool scenes. And hey, man, I ate acid one time, went to the Dragon's Den during Mardi Gras and watched people ballroom dance to a fucking drum and bass DJ. That was an epic moment in my life, dude. I seen a girl hump the speaker in the Dragon's Den. How long did you live there? Oh, I lived there for like 15 years or something. I've lived many lives in New Orleans. I'm an established artist because of New Orleans. If I wouldn't have went to New Orleans, I wouldn't have shit. Think about that. Where did I meet these streamers at? New Orleans. Where did I get my art, sold my art off the street? New Orleans. People think I leave because it's too good. And there's other options out there, so I want to see what else is out there so I can compare it to New Orleans. Yeah, New Orleans is everything, dude. I don't give a fuck. But I don't really want to sleep on the street there. I've currently have consumed 10 grams of mushrooms. Nice. How'd you end up in Nevada? I thought I was in love, so I went up to Washington. Then that shit was a bad mistake. And then I headed south. Hung out in California for a minute. And I started talking to this Indian guy in Sacramento. He's Spanish and Indian, and he was kind of friendly with me and shit, and I thought we were cool. And he just started getting weirder and weirder. And then we took a trip out of California to come up to Tahoe, the Lake Tahoe area. And he just got weirder and weirder. He thought I was holding a bunch of money. He thought I was fucking holding out on him, all this shit. I gave him money for gas and everything, fed him. There was two beds in the hotel room. I said, man, you can sleep in one of them beds. I'm not going to sleep in it. Well, anyhow, he's like, no, I got to go, So gave him gas, fed him, everything. And so he's going to go. So I figure he's going back home. No, he goes, sleeps in his car, and he wants me to give him more gas the next day to get back to Sacramento. And I was like, dude, I haven't had a chance. I don't have, no money. I'm not making sweatshirts, whatever. And he flipped out, fucking called me all these fucking names, started doxing me on the fucking internet, like really spazzed out on me, like a fucking total spaz. Every time that dude would get high or drunk or something, he'd start fucking telling me about how he hated white people and shit. And I was like, yeah, I agree, but why the fuck you hanging out with me then, So that's where that, and I ended up here. He started the doxing on me, telling everybody I was at Motel 6. Then this stupid fuck from this dumbass fucking online community, he started saying I was at Motel 6. So I got the fuck out of there and lied to them for a couple months, saying that I was still in Motel 6, but I wasn't. I didn't have no ID, so I had to get one of the ladies at the social working place to vouch for me, which was smart. That's how I got in. And then I was sitting out here on the porch like a dumbass with my sunglasses on, and they figured out the fucking address. And then they started trying to extort me for money. Then they tried to tell them I was a pedophile and all this crazy shit, calling in deaths down there. And yeah, that's how I'm here. And it turned out once I put a little bit of effort out here, look at all them messages getting held for review. Ain't that awesome? Look at that. Somebody's mad as fuck spamming on the message review. Go message, go message, go message review. That's how I ended up here. Of course, you know, my dog died, and just trying to. It's a pretty decent place to do art, but I'm sure I'd be just the same level of depressed if I was in a studio or whatever. Let me see what the fuck's going on, man. You're talking a lot of shit. What's this say? Show your nasty feet? I'm banning your dumbass. What's funny is no one gets to see it. Just over and over again, you spamming the same dumbass thing, huh? You're fucking dumb. Come into a small channel and act like a dickhead. One fucking time, man. That's all it would take. I'm just saying, if we played Mortal Kombat, I'd fucking Chun-Li your fucking ass. Click your jaw. Yeah. Whatever. Disrespect me, I'll disrespect you. Shouts out to Minnesota Picker. We was having a good conversation until some idiot came in. But look at message review working. Applause for message review. There you go, little message review. Sometimes you do bad, but you're doing good. Keep it up. Maybe that's the future. If YouTube would just get on their shit, we wouldn't have that many problems. There wouldn't be any frustration at all. Kind of makes you think, don't it? I don't know if what I wrote got tracked, but it was a compliment. Probably not yours, but there's some idiot in here spamming stuff about feet and my feet being nasty. My feet are clean, but they are nasty. I mean, they're werewolf feet. What are you going to do? Fucking full moon, they bark. Bark at the moon. Yeah, I don't really care, but it just seems like YouTube should be able to, stop spamming and whatnot. It was about your whiteness. Oh, go ahead and tell me, man. Yeah. Yeah, dude didn't like white people deep down, but he wanted to hang out. He wanted to hang out, but he didn't want to hang out. Very strange cat. He stole the whole time we were at the reggae festival. You know, one of them motherfuckers. That explains everything, really, if you think about it. He's a fucking mooching motherfucker. They had a guy that was making tacos, a hot dog king guy. No, I'm saying what I wrote was real talk about you and the white people. Oh, that's cool, man. I don't think I'm going to be able to find it because this idiot's back getting message reviewed there. But you can't see his messages, right? That's fucking awesome. Yeah, good deal. That's awesome. That's everything we could ask for. I'm going to like my own stream, too. Oh, yeah, that's another thing. Nobody wants to like it. What's it about? Don't worry about it. No, I ain't worried about it. Why would you? I'm just saying there are two tiers of white people. That's true. There's pretty much two tiers of every people, right? Good and bad. Assholes and people who think outside the box. If you're not thinking outside the box, I mean, I don't know what you're doing. Personally. Because everything they tell us is a fucking lie. They miseducated us. And we're also herd animals too. Our animalistic side gets us in a lot of trouble as humans. Because more than we want to admit it, we are very herd-minded people. We're worried about what all the other cattle's fucking saying. Worried about what the cattle's wearing this summer and what the cattle's going to wear this fall. And this bullshit, you know, and that bullshit. But yeah, every race, there's only one race, the human race. And it sucks. Them other animals didn't go out there and pour fucking oil into the fucking lakes and streams. That was fucking humans. Humans are the ones that made a gun and started killing each other, preying on each other. Other animals don't do. I mean, well, they eat each other. The animals do, you know. It's about your attitude and how you act. Exactly. Just be you, man. Fuck. What's wrong with being you? It's the best thing you're going to be able to do. I remember when everybody started getting spiked haircuts in school. It's kind of a weird thing, but I something hit me in the head. I was like, what? Oh, everybody's getting spiked haircuts. That's the haircut. That went on for a while, but I'm old enough to know when that change happened in the 80s, when the spiked haircut took off. Kind of come from punk, you know. I'm sure they were spiking their hair a long time ago, but it's just one example of how we're a herd of people. And the easiest road's always going to be the majority road, because the majority, there's a lot of people that they turn off their brains and just hide in the thing, thinking of Mr. T. Shut up, motherfucker, you contrary ass bitch. How's it going, Mr. DumpStarr? What's up, Robert? Hope you're doing well. Remember people used to wear their pants backwards? Yeah. Yeah, what made another motherfucker wear his pants backwards? Because he's seen another motherfucker wearing his pants backwards? Jesus loves you. Thank you, Alan. He loves you too, man. Amen. Yeah, I used to wear the pants backwards. I'm just setting an example. The spiked haircut, when it first started being popular, took off like a wildfire, and everybody had fucking spiked hair. And I remember, I don't know how old I was, maybe 11, 12, maybe earlier, maybe 10. Remember them Jinko pants? Yeah, I love baggy clothes. I've been wearing baggy clothes before it was popular. And in between when it wasn't popular, I was still rocking baggy clothes. I don't like fuck having my shit all tight. That's crazy. Oh boy. Haters in the chat. Spiked haircut was awesome. I had spiked in my teens. Right, we all had spiked haircuts. That's what I'm trying to say. That's my point. It's probably like the fade. The fade was real popular, you know. But I'm just remember when that switched over, the 70s and 80s. He probably has British Knights and a Z Cavarici. What kind of war machine are you? Yeah, we all had spiked hair. Bum equipment. Fuck you, man. Fuck you, bitch. Punk ass fucking bitch. Name yourself War Machine. Fuck you. You need to get a British Knight upside your head. Jinko was legit. People used to clown my British Knights were. What? Oh, dressing that way. Yeah. Yeah. Look at you getting your message held for review, you dumb fuck. Probably a Swatch watch. Shut the fuck up, dude. I'm gonna remove your fucking words. It don't make any sense. Oh, okay. Robbie was saying Horror Machine. I like that one. Yeah, we like that one. Hey man, it is what it is. I started getting fade haircuts after the military, not because it was cool. Right, but you know, these things fucking are evidence that we're a herd. You can see it take off like wildfire. You had a fro before it was cool. Bro looks like Bret Hart. You look like nothing because you're a scared ass punk. Pussy ass punk. Thank you for being consistent in your life deeds. Thank you, Isaiah. Ain't nothing but a fucking shitty punk, dude. Sitting there hiding and talking shit. Is that how you handle your life? Do you make an alternate account when you walk out on the street? Huh? Do you put on a tough guy costume with fake muscles? Do you get yourself some fake muscles, fucking Horror Machine? I hope you're having a good day, Isaiah. Yeah, you guys do. What's up, E-Dog? If anybody wants to donate, there's our donation link. Shouts out to Minnesota Picker for the donation. You look like you're nice. I am. I'm trying to be a good guy. But I talk some shit. A whole lifetime of people talking shit to me. Why can't I tell it how it is? You're 13, you gotta go. Ask your mother why she doesn't pay attention to what you're doing. I need a decision made. Don't want to share what it is. Just pick one for me, up or down. I can't decide and want to gamble. Up. Up. Yeah, I just want to put my fucking say out there. I can't tell you how many times. You're welcome, Big M. I hope you get it. All right, this guy got to go too. If you're under 18, you guys can't be in here. Please like and share the stream and subscribe. Nobody here wants to talk about child things, and children are not permitted here. I enjoy faded haircuts. My hair grows like a wildfire. I need to give myself a haircut. It's getting bushy. Right on. I love not getting haircuts. What's the weather like that up here in Vegas? It's hot as fuck down there. Hey Siri. My mic's on, so I can't. I don't know the exact temperature. It's kind of maybe just a touch muggy, but it's overcast, so you don't have that sun beating on you here. So I don't know. It's not 90. It's just a real overcast day. It's going to be 80s, 90. You know. What's up, Gigi? Or Gigi? You know, I want to be as nice as I can, but YouTube it's a tricky thing. It's almost like dealing with a Ouija board, to be honest. That's the best analogy I can give you. Robbie says, don't know why the hate. He seems like an awesome guy. Well, we can't relate to the haters, so it's just always been there. Ever made it to Tahoe? It's hella nice. Yeah, we've been to Cave Rock, Tahoe. A few people took us up there. John took us up there. Shouts out to John. I call him John Santa Cruz. Mr. Dan Morgan was down here, and we went all over the place, had a great time. And then my friend Steve, who I didn't lock his car door. He took us all around, and Lake Tahoe's so beautiful. Is Reno nice? Reno's cool. It's got its own vibe. I don't know. It's hard to explain, but Oh no, they've reported the bodies in Lake Tahoe. There's like over 200 or something. Yeah, that's a real thing, Robbie. Lake Tahoe's a wild place too. They have weird weather that goes on there. Um, yeah, we're right between California and Nevada. We're like right on the line. And Carson City's just a nice little valley, I guess, surrounded by the mountains. More than likely built by prospectors and stuff. How do you compare Reno and Vegas? Oh, mellow. Reno's mellow compared to Vegas. Reno's ghetto compared to Vegas. It's the biggest little city in the world. Yeah, it's got some. I don't know how to explain it. Lake Tahoe's haunted. It's fucking beautiful. It is beautiful. And it does not smell like a lake. It's a crater. I forget how deep it goes. There for sure is bodies in there. Whether the mafia did it or whoever. It's just amazing around here. I can't even really put it into words. You're like over here in this desert valley, and then 30 minutes you'll be in Lake Tahoe. You got Winnemucca up there. Yeah, Jimmy, it was surrounded by Native American settlements too, right? Yeah, burial grounds. Yeah, that's true. It was a crater, something that hit Earth. It catches the water off the mountains, I reckon. It's an interesting place. It's a little bit upscale. They got their casinos up there too. I had a good time rolling around with Dan and Steve and John. John mainly took me on in the mountains. He took me up the fucking goat trails and stuff. I kissed the ground when we got back down off the mountains because we were so high up, and I knew we could we could roll over at any time. And but yeah. And then Dan and Steve, we drove all around. Went to cave. I just watched the thing on Cave Rock. You should look that one up. That's an interesting story there. Is this a Lake Tahoe lore myth chat? If so, you got a few? Well, go ahead. Throw them out there, Jacob. We can all learn. I don't mind. I love this area. It wasn't my first time here either. I'd been here a bunch of times. Hitchhiked through here a few times. Never actually Carson City, more in Reno, Sparky, what is it, Truckee? No, it's Sparks, right? Sparks. Giants in Lake Tahoe by Desolation Wilderness. That's interesting. Let me see who's yelling outside. Get the jump on, motherfuckers. Some people can't talk fucking. They gotta talk all loud and shit. That's the way it is. It's getting weird at the motel. What's the story behind the pyramid on your left hand? I just drew that shit and let somebody fucking tattoo it. And I probably shouldn't have. I don't know. I was just feeling like fucking. I don't know. And then I got the eyeball. It's crazy how fucking. I mean, it's not a great tattoo, but it looks cool. Well, thanks. That's one of my drawings. I didn't tattoo it though. The guy that tattooed my knee, and then he did that one. Reno's a shithole. Well, if you're not gambling or got something to do and you're on the street, it's a shithole. I don't know if I'd say it's a shithole. I'd say it's a pretty decent fucking place. I'm not ready to say Reno's a shithole. Reno's got its things, man. You got to understand how Reno fucking operates. It's a fucking little Vegas, man. You know, I'm sure it struggles in some ways. Them hotels are fucking shitty for sure, but why wouldn't you go stay at fucking across the fucking highway? You know? I see a lot of people in these places that they say are shitty, like Portland and Reno, and you guys are just willing to condemn the whole fucking place before you take into account how you have to move in that city. But whatever, you're welcome to your opinion. I think Vegas is a shithole too. It's only for millionaires. You get a better shake around here than you do down by Vegas. Prove me wrong on that. This is the more realistic area compared to trying to live in Vegas. Yeah. So I don't know if I'd say that. Vegas sucks too. I agree. Don't realize you were in Reno. I'm not in Reno. I'm in Carson City. I understand what you're saying. Reno is kind of a shithole, but at the same time, it's not a shithole. It's got some cool fucking shit going on there in Reno. I heard Reno was first. Chat, Duck, and the natives, Washoe, fought on the early settlers before the federal government intervened and traded land and reparations. Then years later, the mafia bought out the sons. That was what was his name, Chief? What's a product? Huh. Vegas don't suck. You just don't have to. You have to leave away from the strip. Yeah, it's too rich for my blood. What's up, Freddie? Hope you're doing well, brother. There you are. I was thinking about you waiting for the live stream. Hope you're well. Yeah, we're doing all right. Just didn't feel too great yesterday. Also, shouts out to Chef Ryan. It's his birthday, so happy birthday to him. I'm gonna go tell him happy birthday. I need to work on his sweatshirt some more. Shit gets away from me, man. Oops, that is not what I wanted to do. We did not need to go on Facebook either. We just gotta go and chat. Wish him a happy birthday. He's a good dude. I hope he has a great birthday today. What state are you in? He's in the DMV. I'm not trying to put him out there. Oh, what happened to War Machine came back, huh? Yeah, thank you, Freddie. I didn't like that guy. He got war on his mind, for one thing. Yep. Make sure everybody hits the like, share, and subscribe. Hope you're having a great day. We're just... I can't get any of my shit to charge lately. Did I charge my battery bank? Nice. I did do that. Good job. I know the DMV. I have a friend who lives in Virginia. Yeah, but I shouldn't have fucking outed Freddie like that. But that's a pretty good way to say it. So, I need to work on this a little bit. I need to eat something. I had macaroni and cheese for breakfast. The motel's all weird and shit. My bad. Delete that shit. And oh my god, I love it. Oh, thanks. It's not even close to done. Can't find my shoes. What's up? How you doing, man? No, we met Freddie. I had some rough days of traveling. I come down off this hill, and there was a Dollar General there. I needed something to drink. I think I got some Mountain Dew there. It's so hot in London. That's what I heard. No AC, huh? The aircon. Oh, thank you, Freddie, for the donation. And shouts out to Minnesota Picker and Freddie for the donation. Yeah. I also got sweatshirts back there. If anybody's interested, because we do need the help once again. What else was I gonna say? I guess London will have to get air conditioning, man. That's fucking crazy. Used to be you could get an air conditioner at Walmart for $110 or something. That's how we survive in New Orleans. Oh, that's how we survive here. Florida, everywhere. You gotta have that air conditioning, dude. I used to hustle air conditioners, recycle them, you know. Chop the fucking shit out of them, take the copper in. Might need more beer. Have to run to the corner. You gonna be on for a while? I'm gonna try to sit here and vibe for a minute. Yep. Yeah, we'll be here, man. All right, Big M. Send your energy where it's most needed. Yep. It's hard some days. I thought about just, laying in bed the whole day, but I got, some things done. And now I'm just trying to figure out artistically what direction I want to go in. Thinking about painting on this thing some more. But yeah, it's a good sermon. Send your energy where it's most needed. I need to get some art done. The name Tahoe is actually a mispronunciation of Washoe. Wow. That's awesome. And it means lake. When you think of the size of the, what do you call it? Meteorite, asteroid, whatever you want to call it, that made the impact that is Lake Tahoe. It's kind of mind blowing. You know, I wouldn't even be there, but asteroid or whatever you call it. That was a good oatmeal cookie. We just heated up some frozen macaroni and beef. I made generic macaroni and cheese yesterday. shit's good. It'll get you through. I'm just so meat oriented. I want meat all the time. That's my problem. There's something in me that makes me want to eat meat. I want to eat meat and potatoes on Sundays. The ultimate would either be a turkey dinner or a roast beef dinner with mashed potatoes and gravy. And maybe like one more side of some sort. That'd be the ultimate. If the world was good and food was inexpensive, that's what I do. You got a quart of chocolate milk, and of course it only lasts about, that's what I do. I chug it. Yeah, I got a real problem with Lake Tahoe was formed roughly 2 to 3 million years ago by a combination of tectonic faults and volcanic activity and later glacial shaping. It wasn't a fucking impact. Maybe I'm thinking of Crater Lake. Are you sure? Like, I don't know everything, but I thought I knew that. I can't get my microphone to turn off to fucking do anything. Plus, I'm trying to. Let's see, Lake Tahoe. I'll tell you another place is Weed, California, Mount Shasta. No, I guess maybe you're right. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. It's an alpine lake. It's the second deepest in the U.S. 22 miles long, 12 miles wide, with 72 miles of shoreline. It comes from the Wahoo Native American word for big water. Yeah, you're right. It was not a crater. I don't know why my microphone's on. YouTube's listening to me. Thank you, though, Jimmy. Well, I know I love it, so it don't really matter, but for some reason, I kept thinking it was a crater. Steve took us up there that last time, where the boat is, the boat that takes people out. You can go on like a dinner cruise out there. And that was one of the cooler areas I went to. There are definite craters that turned into lakes. Yeah, but for some reason, I'm glad you brought this up. That way, I don't run around saying that shit. What's up, Nexo? Like in South America? Oh, there's a crater one here in Oregon or something. We got crater lakes. But yeah, that's cool, Jimmy. Yeah, you guys got to be 18 or older to be in my chat. Please hit the like, share, and subscribe. All I know too is the first time I went to Lake Tahoe, you couldn't smell the lake smell. And I thought that was super fucking cool. It was like crystal fucking clear. The backdrop behind it. What's the one by Mount Shasta? I don't know if it's a lake, right? I love Mount Shasta. Yeah, Shasta Lake. It's a reservoir. Wow, man. Mount Shasta, dude. They got salmon in there. Well, shouts out to Minnesota Picker and Freddie for the donations. If anybody else would like to donate, or donate for a sweatshirt. We really could use the help. We got a lot of cool ones back there. Nobody's been getting a hold of us about them, so let me know, because I'm planning on probably going and mailing out sweatshirts tomorrow morning. I need to get up super fucking early and fucking walk down there and send Nash's sweatshirt to them, because we want show people that we appreciate them. But yeah, Lake Shasta, dude. They got white sturgeon, smallmouth bass, bluegill, brown trout, and rainbow trout. It don't get too awful hot there either. I liked my time in Mount Shasta. I bought a pound of weed at the Headwaters park, sitting at a picnic table. I made a deal with some dude. He brought me back a pound of fucking purple Mr. Nice Guy. Bought it right in the fucking park in Mount Shasta. And mushrooms. People were cool there, man. They got drum circles, all kinds of spiritual stuff tied into that mountain and the waters. The waters are considered a sacrament. It's actually the water that Walmart was bottling, but I think their plant shut down now. But they were bottling Crystal Geyser water. It came from that source. I think it's called the Headwaters. Yeah, I liked it there. Weed, California. Uh-oh. Six Flags opens a new roller coaster. Tormenta, the ravaging rampage. What is it? 95-degree drop. 87 miles an hour. It set 6 world records, including tallest dive on a roller coaster. And it just opened up. That's crazy. That was a crazy looking roller coaster. I bet $1,000 to the person that can sniff this guy's hair without gagging. Bro, my hair is just washed. It's nice how you like to try to start a narrative. Fuck you and fuck your dirty ass mother. And also, if he was like a real man and was a man of his word, he would be paying somebody $1,000 right now, because my hair is so clean. You think I would sit around with dirty hair? You guys are idiots. You're all idiots. Everything you know is a lie. Everything you believe is a fucking lie, and you're a piece of shit, not even worth my fucking time. $1,000 to the guy that can sniff my hair. Anybody. It smells so good. Probably like your mama's hair is probably what it smells like. So, you're an idiot. Shut the fuck up. Go get a job, you bum. 9th annual Revival Car Show in Carson City. Oh man, we missed it. That's crazy. Hey, what's up, Matt? Hope you're having a great day. Guys, please hit the like, share, and subscribe. We need your help getting the stream out there and trying to, share the stream so that we can gain more people and more friends, network, collaborate. It's going okay? Yeah, it's pretty much what today is, It was hard getting up, and it's very overcast. I think what I'm going to do is set up this thing and paint on it a little bit. But yeah, I'm doing something and I'm streaming. Because I know the cycle of these trolls in this chat very well. Needs a little bit of paint on it. All right. Yeah. Note to self. That paint's like glue. You fucking get glued to this. Yeah, it's good. Now I gotta find my brushes. Look, all my brushes good too. Alright, that was easy. He said, please everyone hit the like button. Yes. And like I said, sharing might be one of the most important things that someone could do for our channel. Because YouTube ain't going to do it. But yeah. I hope you're all having a good day. Hope you all get some good Sunday fucking dinners. My doctor's stepfather put X-Tech in experiment shots. What? What is that? Like a comic book or something? Hold on, what was his name again? Dr. Sleep Tits? If you're under 18, you can't be on my channel either. Dr. what? Stepfather put X-Tech experiments shots when young. Wow, I don't know what any of that means. But I'm sure you're aware of that too. It's just your little weird, quirky, funny stuff that you read from a comic book or a video game. Doctor Stepfather. I don't like the sounds of that. I have an aversion to stepdads to begin with. I don't know if I like the idea of your stepfather fucking doing fucking experiments on you. So what happened, dude? What kind of superpowers did you get? You could be a troll on the internet? Is that what you do? Is that what Dr. Stepfather did to you? Dr. Stepfather. How fucking weird. Sounds kind of gay. Dr. Stepfather. Made me think of something fun. Uncle Stepfather would be funny. So are you going to elaborate on it? Or you're just going to let it flop in there like a dog dick and that's it? I got you. Well, that was a quick, useless troll. X-Tech, by the way. It's pretty horrific. I think it was my birth date. I'm doing some painting. I've been working on this new art piece. I shouldn't be doing this way, but I wanted to kind of artistic out. So I've been making something. I have a little idea. Yeah. You think it was your birthday? This dude's kookier than shit. He's nuttier than a squirrel turd. Somebody take his shoestrings. Somebody take his shoestrings. He's nuttier than a squirrel turd. Talking about Dr. Stepfather. Yeah. Yeah. I just gotta, I don't know, navigate through the seas of cheese, man. That's all. I hope everybody's doing good. Please hit the like, share, and subscribe. Shouts out to Freddie, Minnesota Picker, for the donations. Anybody else would like to donate, we have the donation link in the chat. I'm painting right now. Got to get some sweatshirts ready for mailing tomorrow. So that's our short-term goal. Yeah, I'm willing to get rid of the Slipknot one to Dan or whoever. I haven't heard anything from Joe M. or Trucker Brandon, so I don't know what to do. Hopefully they're okay. I'll just have to rob Peter to pay Paul. Sucks, but it is what it is. What do you call me? Oh, what's up there? Howdy there, Halfway Galaxy. Hope you're doing well. Just painting my heart out, dude. Painting my life away. Waiting on a sunny day. Whoa, whoa. I hope you're having a great day, Halfway. Gone but not forgotten. Oh yeah, I seen something on that. Yep. Rest in peace to Hobo Shoestring. I definitely watched him a few times. He always had them buckets, man. He had the bucket system. That man carried around that bucket, and that bucket had everything in it. I was impressed by that. How he used that bucket. Great idea, too. Better than a cart. Better than the cart. Imagine trying to hop trains with a cart. We didn't hop any trains when we went down the East Coast. I know for a fact you can hop out of Minnesota and go east through there. Everything else I think is lower lines. Oh well, that is something I could fucking get back into doing. Hopping trains. But it was pretty fucking scary. A couple times I almost fell off. I realized how dangerous it was. Them fucking wheels on that train aren't fucking rubber. They will fucking smash and cut your fucking shit off. Lose your legs real quick. Train tracks ain't no place to play around, man. But it is a pretty wild thing to hop trains. I can't explain the feeling. Magical, I guess. But then the realities of it make you realize shit too. The smartest people were the old timers would tell me that they would just go ask. They would just go ask for a ride over trying to hide and hop on that train. Hobo life, yep. I guess it's the idea that you could just go anywhere at any time is a pretty enticing thing. What did he say? It's been it's the anniversary of him passing away. Dang, time goes by fast. Big M, what's up, Big M? You back from the corner store? Fuck yeah. I miss corner stores. Going to the Conda store. Down on the Conda. What was that? Oh, we got a donut. Thank the Lord. Oh, thank you, Dan, for the donation. You, Freddie, and Minnesota Picker. Awesome, man. Thank you very much, Dan. He says he's partying today. On the river, I think. That's awesome, man. Shouts out to Dan. More Dan. We appreciate you. Hey, Dan, if you're still here, if you want that Slipknot hoodie, man, I'll get it to you. I got to go tomorrow, and I'm gonna send it. So if you want it, man. I mean, I know you're waiting on one right now, but I'll send you the Slipknot one out for, $300. I'm gonna try to go to the. Well, I don't have to go exactly tomorrow, but I want to get Nash's sweatshirt out there. Who said, I'm here. I feel bad taking it. I don't care. I got to survive. I'd rather be called an asshole and I got to make up for it. That's the way it goes. I'll paint him another one. I feel bad too, but I don't want to be on the street. I want to eat. And I want to go mail everything at the same time. Yeah, it's yours. Yeah. Yeah, I want to get it out of here because I think it's cool too. And I don't want to wear it. I want to send it where it's going. I recognize that it's the shit. And that's it. But yeah, man. I'm doing some weird shit right now. I'm painting, but see if I can get it. What'd you say? Can I see the Slipknot one? Oh, it's fucking tight. Everything about it went tight. Let me just move this so I don't get no paint on it. I don't want to get no paint on anything. that ain't supposed to got no paint on it. It's fucking sick. That's what happens when I get all my ideas going, firing right and everything. I come up with stuff like this. All the good ones. But it's the hood. The hood, everything about it's cool. It's got this badass hood. Leopard print. The eyeballs. The Corey Taylor fucking thing is badass. The fucking Grim Street logo come out real good. One of the best, I'd say. That fucking one come out so good. I'm gonna take a picture of that before it goes. There's this hot chick staying here. I was gonna ask her to model my stuff, but that's gonna come out wrong and creepy. I get the skulls. Like I said, the hood. The hood's super fucking cool. It's punk rock as shit. The sun was fucking, I don't know, just everything hit, man. Right amount of weed or something. That's a good one. They're all good. All these are good. We just gotta get, this one's going to Nash. It's so fucking cool. And it was the one I made. I gotta work on Ryan's. I got another one for Dan. I got the one I kind of fucked up. He said, did you ever visit Delaware Water Gap on I-80 between PA and New Jersey on the Delaware River? I don't know, it kind of sounds familiar. I can't say for sure. I've been through the Cumberland Gap. He said it's the hood. Yes, I've now got 2 coming. Yeah. Yeah, hit me up, man. That way I can pay the rent. That's good. That makes me feel good. I can get the supplies I need. I'll go buy another black sweatshirt and start making another fucking badass one. Yep. Oh, I don't know if you've seen this, what I'm doing here, Dan. I gotta show you this too. You're covered? Nice. Yeah. So I'm working on this. And what I want to do here is I'm going to use different colors of patches and then have the skeleton coming out. What I'm thinking about is where did you get the sweatshirts? Hobby Lobby and stuff. What's up, Tomato Bagel? You're amazing. Thanks. Yeah, so what was I saying? Yeah, I get them from Hobby Lobby, Walmart, whatnot. I get donor type shit from like the thrift store. But mainly Hobby Lobby, especially now in the summer. It's gonna have to be Hobby Lobby. Hobby Lobby. Call it the Hob Lobster. So that's good. Shouts out to Dan. Got another sweatshirt going out. Had to do it. Everybody want to ditch me. I don't know what the fuck is going on, but I know that bills need to be paid. You were talking about the red skeleton. What are you planning? Just doing different type shit for the arms. Like I think I want to have one arm. Are the sweatshirts 100% cotton? Because I can't deal with polyester in it, breakout and highs. They ain't polyester. I know the kind you're talking about. You're talking about them Timu fucking. No, these are cotton. Gildan. I'm taking it, but he's missing out. Yeah, I know. I think a bunch of people were missing out, personally. That's alright. Daddy needs a new pair of shoes. So, it's gotta go. I can make another one. I mean, mind you, it's gonna take some fucking, you know. I can fabricate everything I did to that one. I'd for sure, but I'm broke. When I come up with some funds, I'll hit you up. All right, Big M. And yeah, what's this guy's name? Jimmy. Yeah, Jimmy. I can. These sweatshirts aren't polyester. They're good brands. GG. I just put a whole bunch of studs on my sleeve. Hell yeah. One of the coolest things I ever did is I found this woman's shoe and it had spikes all over it. And I was like, I can't take the spikes off, you know? It's kind of a boot. It was more like a stripper boot and it had spikes all over it. So anyways, and there was only one of them. It was a free pile. And it had these spikes all over it. And I cut that fucking leather off of that boot. Put it on my sleeve of my jacket. That motherfucker was badass. So I'm giving you one of my secrets right there. No, they don't rash you out, Jimmy. If you're interested in it, let me know. If you want it, come and get it. Let me know. Yeah, studs are cool, man. They take some time to put on. But I guess my whole point with the shoe thing is that sometimes you can't do it. Like you think of studs, you think of like studs. But really you could take anything that has studs on it and sew that shit. This guy's really telling me to be quiet. I don't know, but you're a dick, whoever you are. I already don't want to play in the sandbox with you anymore. That's what you guys do too. You think I don't notice that about trolls? They wait till you're all hyped up and kind of in a good mood, and then they start trying to whittle you down. Ask me if I'm eating glue. That's your mentality, dude. Okay, dude. Eating glue. No, but Dan gets this sweatshirt, I might have me some chicken. Yeah. Yeah, you get this sweatshirt going, I might have some chicken. Now, there's a couple things I forgot at the fucking store, too. I can't remember exactly what they were, but don't let them whittle you down. I try not to. What's up, Big Frog? I try not to, man. But I have noticed that. You'll be talking about something or getting into the conversation. Here comes the troll. Try to divert it, make it stupid. It'd be the same thing as some retarded kid running up while you're having a conversation, and nothing against retarded people. I'm just saying. There's a time to be retarded and there's a time not to be retarded. Is that okay to say? I mean, retarded people are retarded, and if you act retarded, then I'm going to call you retarded. I don't mean it as a slur. It's just, you are indeed mentally retarded. Retarded just means backward or whatever, not going forward, like a flame retardant, I mean, there's really no other way to to describe people who are acting retarded other than to say they act like there's some mental retardation going on. Anyways, I'll call tomorrow and we will figure it out. And the other hoodie you got a donation for? Yeah. Nash's. I'm sending it out too. All right, cool. Yeah, we'll talk about it tomorrow. What's up, Evil Jim? But no, I'm going to try to quit saying the word retarded. It's probably not good. But I mean, listen, here's another thing about it too. Do retarded people really know that? You know what I'm saying? They don't really know what you're saying because they're retarded. But the people who are acting retarded should be called out for acting retarded. That's all I mean. Send them at the same time? Hell yeah, Dan. So it's hard when you're using your brain and somebody comes in and starts talking retarded. I guess that's what I'm trying to say. No, I love handicapped people. No problem with them. I'm handicapped too, you know. So, and in a lot of ways, I'm retarded. I'll be the first one to admit that. To some people, I'm retarded. So, I definitely was born really, really ugly. Even though my mom was beautiful, sometimes that happens, you know. And fat, that had a lot to do with it too. I had to go and get fat. What the fuck's wrong with me, you know? Well, looks like message review's been doing so good today. Sound like a Lady Gaga show. Oh, the shoe? Yeah, it had spikes all over it, man. I wish I could find some of them now. I look all the time now. I look all the time in the women's shoes. I look at women's clothes. I don't give a fuck. There's definitely people looking at me like, yeah, motherfucker, I'm looking through this fucking shit. Fuck you gonna do about it, you know? But yeah, I'll never forget that shoe. Some hoochie mama shoe. There was only one, and it had these awesome spikes on it, and I wanted them. And I looked at it, I was like, man, because I thought, you know, I'd pull them off, because I've been pulling them off of belts for a long time. When you couldn't find them, the belts have been popular over the years. Since the 80s, you know, people had the studded belts. So when we couldn't find studs to put on stuff, we would take them off those belts. Yeah. That's how we did that. Hey, what's up, Mother's Mustache? Hope you're doing good. What'd that say? I just encompassed a bunch of metals. Yeah. Haven't seen you in a minute. Hope you're doing well, Mother's Mustache. I love studded belts. I can't wear them. I can't have metal near my fat. I put my belt buckle on my side. It took me 30-some years to figure that out. But it's a lot better than having a big old rash on my fat belly. I can't wear earrings either. That's why I have no piercings. I probably would have a piercing, but a lot of middle-aged people, for some reason, they go get piercings. But I'm allergic to them. So I love studded belts, but I can't have that shit around my skin. So sweatshirts were the most optimal thing. Yeah, I can't even wear silver, dude. That's how sensitive my skin is. It took me a lot of years to realize that shit. I don't want no fucking rash on my fat stomach. Somebody's message got help for review. What do you say? I do not share much, but 8 months ago I broke my foot. And I broke it again 4 days ago. Ooh, man. Damn, I'm sorry to hear that. Dang, you're going to be off that for a minute. Yeah. That's another thing that happened to me as a kid. That kind of got... I love studded belts. I bought 3 belts when I was with you at the mall. Yeah. Well, you know, and I'm sure you guys do know. When you're getting those belts, make sure they're leather, because the other ones are really throwaway anyways. And I would find them, you know, all beat up at the thrift store or whatever. Malcolm is screaming he's ahead of you in cell 4. Tell him to calm down. I'm just going to ban you, buddy. I don't give a fuck who's ahead of me or behind me. I'm in my own lane doing what I'm doing. I don't know what that means. Also, don't put no prison shit on me. I don't have prison mentality. You know, if you ever want to go to church, we welcome you to the Catholic Church. Oh, thank you, Saint Benedict. Yeah, that's very nice of you, Saint Benedict. I do want to go to church, but my friend got mad at me and he didn't take me no more. And then he moved. But I think he was just going through some psychosis. I don't know. But thank you, man. It's very kind of you. Oh, get real leather pieces? Yeah. And this dude's talking about Malcolm in cell 4. Keep on fantasizing about jail and you might end up there. What's up, Kenneth? Good to see you, brother. Hell yeah. Shouts out to Dan Morgan, Minnesota Picker, and Freddie for the donations. If anybody else wants to donate, we'll put the donation links in the chat. I got sweatshirts here too for donations as well. Just painting on this kind of project piece I'm doing. I'm going avant-garde with the skeletal system. Oh, thank you, Dan, for another donation. God bless you. Don't need that. I showed you guys what I went and I got the paint. This is my addiction. I'll be buying this paint. You get 12 of them. So, because we've been, and we got the big bottle as well. I think I'm going to do this on Chef Ryan's. And also, happy birthday to Chef Ryan. I think I'm going to be making this sweatshirt for Ryan. Today's his birthday, too. And we missed Duke. He said Duke's doing good. Duke is enrolled in doggy daycare. And enjoying it. Do you listen to anything while you're painting? If you guys weren't, if I wasn't talking to you guys, I'd be listening to stuff, yes. Everything from metal to weird hip hop, techno, fucking any of that classic rock. New music, a lot of new music. I love listening to new music, man. I love hearing new things. But sometimes I like to listen to old things as well. It just depends. But yes, of course I listen to music. But what's going on is YouTube won't let us listen to music. And therefore, we've gotten into a practice of not listening to music while we're live. I'm tired of the notifications. The dude is such a pretty dog. Oh, Duke is? Yes. He is pretty. He's full of life and love, and it was really cool being around to see these puppies. And what was the other dog's name? Aria, too. What a sweetie. She's a girl. I don't know if I'll ever get to see her again, but I really liked Aria too. I'm such a sucker for dogs. Lately, I've been just watching them crazy Chihuahua videos. You can listen to Rusty Metal that I sent you. It doesn't get a strike because he posted it. Oh wow. Okay. But yeah. Thank you, Dan. Yeah. It's just it's a bummer that we're held by, everybody's like, yay, fucking capitalism and all this shit, and fuck yeah, get rich, and then fucking look at what record companies have done to music, man. We should be able to sit here and listen to music if we want. But it just becomes such a hassle. They're just bitching at me all the time like I'm in fucking second grade again or something. They already don't put me in the algorithm. They hold me back in views and everything. So that's why I ask you guys to share us. But I guess it makes it nice too. It'd be cool. We'll have more good times. And I will push this thing as long as I still breathe, I will push it. She said they are adorable and I want 2 of them. Our shelter has a little chihuahua. Oh, I love chihuahuas. Man, they just blow my mind. Them little babies. They're too cute, really. They make them crazy little faces. They got, oh my gosh. They got that attitude, dude. Chihuahuas got that punk rock attitude. They don't give a fuck if they're small. So cute. I can't explain it. I'd like to have a Chihuahua farm. I've been wanting a cat. Love them. Cats are cute as well. They're all good looking. Animals are so awesome and wondrous on the planet, Really like the spice of life, To get to be around the other creatures. And, we all know the saying, I like dogs better than humans. Yeah. Dogs are so cool. One of the pleasures of being alive, I think. A Chihuahua farm, yeah. Just have to have a bunch of free roaming Chihuahuas. I got that. They're the only ones that don't judge you. Nope. They don't give you no dirty looks when you're counting money, nothing. I love them. Yep, unconditional love. You're also you're with a creature that's on a different lifespan than you too, and I don't know. I just think they're so smart. I think they're very intelligent. They're way more intelligent than people let on. Just because they don't do wacky human stuff doesn't mean that they aren't. They're very emotionally intelligent. I think they appreciate things more. It's just, it's pretty cool, man. And then with P-Dubs, man, I just wanted to ruin that guy that put her out to die. I just wanted to ruin his plan, you know? That'll always go down in my, in my mental files. I'll always know that I stopped somebody from doing something evil. It makes me so happy. And I gained a best friend. Some epic life affirming shit. And I got to be a part of it. It's not to brag. It's just to be like, wow, I was a part of that. That fucking up the system, fucking up the game. They ripped P-Dubs off, man. That's what happened. She got ripped off in life. I was the consolation prize. She could have done a lot better, but fucking people were fucking cruel. They tried to say, oh, she's got a pee problem. No, she just don't like you, bro, and she's going to piss all over your shit. She never pissed all over my stuff. You know that? That guy didn't like her because he didn't fucking treat her with the respect she needed. And she had an attitude. She had an attitude, man. She didn't give a fuck. P was punk rock. She was very sweet, but she was also sour. Yes, P-Dubs rules the world. Little princess. She didn't give a fuck. That dude put her out to die on the street. And, of course, I told the story a million times. There was a big storm. She wouldn't have drowned if nothing else. And she was still out there talking shit. Yes, it does. Wiener dog and a chihuahua together. They're both cuties. I love them both. But yeah, that is the American hybrid. It's more American than apple pie. What's up, burritos? Guys, make sure to hit the like, share, and subscribe. Yeah, you're right, Dan. I've said that a million times. A chihuahua? Oh, my goodness. No audio? You said you love pugs. There's no audio? There's someone out there blasting bass every fucking motel I ever stayed in. Somebody always have to fucking, oh, listen to my music while I'm at the motel. Man, go down the fucking road and sit at Taco Bell and do that, you know? Do I like the Foo Fighters? Do you watch Bleach? Yeah, I used to watch some Bleach. There was a good thing on this morning, man. Fuck. It was like Return to Oz, the cartoon. Do I like the Spice Girls? You're getting a little funny. You're getting a little funny there. If you're under 18, you can't be in here. The Foo Fighters, not so much. Not a big Foo Fighters fan. Like I said, when Kurt Cobain killed himself, I was kind of done with all that shit. I think I got more into industrial after Kurt Cobain died. I was already into industrial, but then when he fucking committed suicide, I was like, fuck this stupid shit. And I started listening to more avant-garde things. I'd say Marilyn Manson would be one of them. Not that I agree with all his stuff, but I was a big Marilyn Manson fan. I don't think I'm going to make Hot August, but I'm still trying. Ticket is still available. All right. We'll figure it out, man. Last night, my wife watched 3 films back to back. Luckily, I was the one facing the TV. My wife watched 3 films. What's up there, Jared? I hope you're cool, buddy. Well, we'll figure it out, Dan. Hopefully you can, or if not, maybe you just come down, you know. You're cool? Alright, because I don't know what does it say? Jared's FNAF content. Dude, it's me, Greg, from down the street. You seen me from down the street? I already don't like where this conversation's going. I don't know any Gregs. For 5 Nights at Freddy's. Gregs, you know me from down the street. Oh yeah? What street? Graham Street? That's where I live. That stands for I work at the gas station. Did he just switch names? Dude, it's Greg. I've seen you a few times. Didn't know you stream. Huh. Gas station, huh? Gas station. Greg was here earlier. He hadn't seen you in a minute. That's what he said? I don't know. I hate to be so paranoid. But at one point he said he hadn't seen me in a minute, and now he's saying that. Yeah, that's interesting. Thank you, Motors Mustache. You got a picture of his face on his... Do you have any kind of playlists or anything? I just wonder. I don't know. I ain't even wondering about it. Greg, can you help us out with an energy drink? You'll check him out when you go to the gas station? Well, that's the thing, you know. That's the thing, and Dan, you know as well as anyone else. What the hell am I going to do with gasoline? He said, what? I'll get you 2 for... Man, I don't know what the hell's going on. Greg, huh? Where are you from, Greg? Where are you from? Like, where are you from? You from Carson City? Did you go to Carson City High? I don't know how much I want to get into this fucking... Maybe you are legit. But, like I said, I will give you a clue. I don't ever go to the gas station. Live there now. Raised in Minnesota. And you're at the gas station. Yeah, good question. Good question, Mother's Mustache. You're the manager of the gas station, correct? The one I go in every day, huh? Trying to think of some way we can make this fun. Well, we know if that ain't Greg, we know who it is. It's that hammerhead sonbitch. Because that's the kind of stuff he tries to make you think. You've been on vacation for the last week or so? Greg, you're so full of pucky, it ain't funny. You're totally full of horse pucky. I don't be going to no gas stations, dog. That's the first fallacy in this whole conversation. is that I don't be going to no gas station. Now, I do frequent the store occasionally, but it is not a gas station. That place that I frequent become under new management, and that fella, he's not from the United States. Maybe he is now, but so you ready to come clean, Mr. Gas Station? I don't have a car. So, it's just silly. Try again, Greg. Exactly. And actually, this is the same kind of comedy that one guy does. Champlain, Minnesota. I was born and raised. Okay. Ask anything about Minnesota? Why, bro? I'm not in Minnesota. Oofta. Oofta, Greg. Oofta. Yeah, I'm not in. I'm in Carson City. Well, I don't want to talk about. He said Wahoo. There's a major lag on this shit. Oh well, it was fun while it lasted. You had your fun. But you definitely, it's funny to see trolls go off on such a long shot, too. I guess it's better than idiot trolling. Yeah, but it's always the same thing. It's supposed to, why can't I go boating when it's raining and the river is raging? I don't know. Probably not the best time to go boating. But I can't believe this dude's just sitting out here in the parking lot blasting his bass like we're in fucking California or something. Oh well, there's always that guy at the motel. He said, what? You don't want to get swept away? That's part of it. Probably not the best visibility either. But you can for sure go boating in the rain. Not when the waters are raging, though. You're on a lake, right? What are you doing, dude? You need some jet skis or something. Well, there you go. That was Greg's story. Mr. Gas Station Man. It just goes to show you, like, okay, so this guy's trying to troll me. He's like, yeah, let's act like we live together. He must go to the gas station. No. Matter of fact, I don't. You haven't been fishing unless you've been to Lake Superior. Did you or did you not just tell us your name's Greg? And now you're sitting here. What was it? Why you got to make up a story, bro? Is what I want to know. Greg. Why you gotta try to make up stories on me? Why are you always trying to fuck with my head, dog? Why is that so important for you? You'd get along a lot better in here if you didn't fucking tell stories. You could have just said you're from Minnesota and this shit with you inventing that you're at a gas station down the road. Am I supposed to be scared? What's your hope with that? You hoping I'll go walk in every gas station around here and look for Greg? You really fucking went off the deep end, kid. I love you, man. I'm your favorite streamer. Why are you lying to me then about being at a gas station, dude, for 20 minutes? Here's what I don't like, Greg, is a compulsive liar. If you can't tell the truth about your life, well, then I question what's going on in your life. Jesus, just tell the truth, man. Admit you're fucking, you told me a lie. Admit it. Why do you always want to try to fuck with my head? Do you think by this age that I don't understand that everybody's a fucking liar in this world? Now I'm your favorite streamer that you lied to. That's cool. I just want you to know that I know that you know that I know. Okay? And it's stupid. It makes me think of immature people. It is. It is a lie. There you go. You feel better now? Now, what are we going to do in the future, Greg? Not tell lies. That's right. Can't I lie, DumpStarr? No. None of us can lie. Let's tell the truth. You're a very truthful person. I don't know what you mean. Let's not lie. It's just a bad vibe when we lie. I feel like this has brought us closer. No, I'm just letting you know that I'm fucking onto your shit. I just parted. It's a lie. All right, Freddie. Thanks again, brother. Love you too. Farted? Is that a fake Dan? Oh, you just lied because you said you farted. Okay. I don't know what the fuck. Dan is drunk on the lake. Yeah, he's awesome though. I don't know what's going on. I just don't know why a guy got to lie to me about being at the gas station down the road. That's my whole point for exposing Greg, is why do they want to tell me crazy shit? What's up, Two Pods? Burrito. Yeah, that's what my whole point is. Why does he got to fucking, oh, I'm at the gas station. You know how dumb that was? I don't even go to the gas station. He thinks everything's a gas station around me. That's called assuming. I can't stand liars. I guess I just got tired of people lying over the years. It makes me mad. I really appreciate honesty. That's all I'm trying to say. Plus, that's what a man is. A man stands by his word and he doesn't lie. That's little kid stuff, man. That's what little kids do until they're corrected and they learn not to lie. And that's what the criminals do. That's what unfaithful relationships are, is lies. Everything's a fuck. The government's lying to us. I just get tired of it, dude. Honesty's so much more important than all that lying. I guess that's why I don't like lies. That's how you know you got a friend. What's up, Ryan? Where's JC? His side chick beat him up. Now he comes in. What do you think of Russia getting pummeled lately? By the Ukraine? I don't know what to think about any of that either. They're lying to us about that shit too. I heard the Strait of however you say it is closed, and fuck. The news lies to you. DumpStarr, where you been, broski? Right here. Dump, I'm glad you're still alive. You're a rare breed and the world needs you. It's getting tough out here. I still don't understand why you told me you were at a gas station down the road. Was it that try to make me in fear? Is that what scares you? What you try to prank on me, is that to show uh, that's a window into you, right? You're scared, and that would be creepy to you. I just don't get it. I want to understand the psychology of someone so insane. I do. Are you trying to make me scared and paranoid? Is this what would bother you? I didn't say hi. Innocent fun. It was fun for you to lie to me. I fucking hate your guts, dude. I don't like you at all. I'm gonna get rid of you. Fucking liars. Enough said. We don't mix energies. Is that what you were fantasizing about? You were thinking to yourself, oh, if I was at the gas station down the road, then I'd do something to DumpStarr. Just don't understand you guys, where you're coming from. I'd rather someone be brutally honest to me. Hell yeah. Took you out? Yeah, I took him straight out. I don't like that shit. I don't understand what his point is. I'm at the gas station down the street, man. What? That really bothers me. Everything in life is, you're either trying to impress someone or you're trying to scare someone. I mean, what is the deal? I don't want nothing to do with it, dude. We're obviously not going to be able to be friends because you lie to me all the time. I know a couple other people that lied to me. Oh, what's this? Shouts out to Dan. Oh no, shouts out to Lunar Mist. Thank you, Lunar Mist. God bless you. Shouts out to Lunar Mist, Dan, Minnesota Picker, and Freddie. Shake stars from the sky. You're welcome. Oh yeah. Something about unaliving you. Oh Jesus. Somebody's gonna unalive me now. We bet. So this is where our pendulum swings between fucking killing me and fucking lying to me. I'm gonna kill you. I'm gonna lie to you. They tell me that all the time too. They do. Shouts out to Lunar Mist. Thank you, brother. I'm just speaking freely and not sure what's talking. Yeah, it was some guy came in named User, told me that he was down the street in one of the fucking gas stations and acted like we were best buddies. He went out on a limb. He went fishing. He's trying to fish for me. I'm the fish he's casting for, you understand? So, in other words, the funny thing about it is I don't go to gas stations because I don't have a car. I mean, I'm brutally, brutally poor. And the other fucking thing about it is all the gas, and I am friendly with the people where I do go, but they ain't from Minnesota. So that's where he fucked up. So now here's the question too. Did he learn something from that information? And now he uses that to enterprise off of something in the future? I don't know. I remember a dude saying he saw you at the gas station. Yeah, it's fucking stupid, dude. Like, I don't go to the gas station. He's just got it stuck in his head that life in Carson City is gas stations. You see what I'm saying? That shit fucks me up, man, because I don't know why people just can't be honest and be like, yo, I'm from this place. And that's really where I'm from. It's not very exciting, but, don't tell me that you work at the gas station down the road. Try and make you feel paranoid, you know? There's this guy down the road. I better watch my back. It's fucking dumb. It's the same thing when you meet somebody on the street and they tell you a bunch of lies. They're going to be like, I don't know what you're talking about. But Tom Cruise is not your uncle. He said, what, bro? I saw you pumping gas. Yeah, see, now he started that. It's the lies that bother me too the most. Just keeping it real. Fuck yeah. I just went to the gas station when you was with me. That's the most you went in a year. Oh, that's fucking funny. It's probably true though. Yeah. We went to the gas station. That's definitely the most I've been in the gas station. Honestly, I just don't need to go to the gas station. If I was closer to Maverick, I might go to the gas station. 7-Eleven's a gas station. If I was closer to that, I'd definitely go to 7-Eleven. I'm a big fan of 7-Eleven. Did you get a honey pack or a rhino pill? I've never taken anything for my dick. My shit was so hard this morning, it woke me up. Yeah. If you must know. I would never take anything. I never needed it, dude. That shit fucking... It's painful in the morning. That shit's hard enough to fucking hang a towel off of. I'd probably be a lot more depressed if I had ED. I mean, now I got fucking fucked up knees and shit, though. It'd be hard to get up. But I ain't even trying to do any of that with, Oh, what's up, RV Flies? Yesterday was Free Slurpee Day. Damn it! I miss that every damn time. I hope you're having a good day, RV Flies. Yeah, that would go hard right now, too. Fucking 7-Eleven pizza and a fucking Slurpee, dude. That's fucking everything right there. That 7-Eleven pizza. What's it take, like 3 minutes or something? I know it don't take longer than 7 minutes when they pop it in there. 7-Eleven's the shit, dude. I'm so happy now that I know they donate to the food bank. I'm even more 7-Eleven now that I know that. It's a gold mine. Yeah, their little sandwiches ain't bad either. Their little Italian sandwiches and shit, pre-made shits. We live in a strange world where they can just throw away food, I'll tell you. So when anytime I see somebody giving out the free food, the brown guys speak no English, just nod away. We used to go to that one in Monterey and fucking he'd come out and tell me my dinner was ready. It was pretty funny. I started getting mad one day about it because he's like, your dinner is served, and I'm like, yeah, that's pretty funny. That is my dinner. I just didn't want to admit it. I didn't want to really admit that was my dinner. But he was right. It was my dinner. He was correct. Your dinner is ready. I said, what? I got to do a little work on the ribs. Hell yeah. What's up there, Bobby Bass? I'm working on it. I got to do something to these ribs to get them fucking symmetrical. 6 pieces of chicken and sides. The chicken DumpStarr I still dream about. I know. Yeah, it's going to be badass. I got to fix it. I'm going to do a little bit of work on it. Thanks again, Dan, Lunar Mist, Freddie, and Minnesota Picker for your donos. God bless you. Yeah. It's going to be nice. I just got to get it straight. I'm not going to do like a regular skeleton. I'm going to like, not to mention like, this is the only piece of red I'm going to use on it. So the rest of the material that I'm painting on is going to be another color. Yeah. So I don't really know how to explain it. It's just in my head. I'm going to have to try to take... but the skull is actually connected. Like it almost looks like it ain't, but I don't want to do the same color as the skull. I want every section of it to be different. I don't know. I'm probably going too far. What's up, 2 pods? Later, man. Got a short out today. Take care. All right. Thanks, man. Put that on a black hoodie. I think I'm going to do it for Ryan. Because Ryan's been so cool to me. And I think it's going to be Ryan's. Today's his birthday. So I think I'm going to do that for Ryan. Yeah. And the hoodie he gave me is black. But the problem with Ryan's hoodie is I feel like he deserves like a better hoodie. You know what I mean? I'm not putting him down. Yeah, and plus Ryan will be going to his job and around here wearing it. So like, you know, and plus he is my friend. So I think I'm going to do it for Ryan. Dildo schwaggin'. Yeah, I just want to get it right, get it tight and right. Once I do that. But instead of worrying about all the symmetry, I think I'm going to do something to the one shoulder. I'm going to try to fix the ribs because I want the ribs straight. But I think he's only going to have one arm, and it might not be a skeleton arm. It's a battle, man, just like everything. I looked at it last night. A double X. That's what he needs. That's what he needs. A 2X. Yeah, because I want to make it look. I want it to look good on him, man. He's my homie. But you know, plus you know, I don't know. He said he liked red too, so that's the cool part about it as well. What's up, Isaiah? I was just looking at it. It's gonna need some kind of color on the rib cage, and then you have like this animal coming off this side. Yeah, and that's right. Have the head on the back of the hoodie. Yes. And have the skeleton coming down. Exactly, Dan. We're on the same wavelength, brother. But yeah, I want to make something nice for Ryan for his birthday. And I don't know if he watched this now or later. He might not get a chance to, but happy birthday to Ryan. Shouts out to Duke and Jasmine. And he's a good dude, man. We're talking about good dudes and people that don't lie. Ryan's definitely on that list. Put him on there. He said, what? Local? He's local? Yeah. Yeah, he'll be running around with my sweatshirt on, you know, my artwork. So that's the thing about it, man. It's you know, you got to represent. You got to put out your best effort every time. Yeah, I sat and stared at that thing and made sure, because I didn't know if I wanted to go with it. But I think it's going to turn out cool. We'll just see what happens. Things build themselves too. A lot of times things will build themselves. If you just let them, things will build themselves. And a sweatshirt's no different. Because it is a little bit overwhelming, sweatshirt to sweatshirt. I'll send a sweatshirt out and it's fucking badass. And now it's time to make another sweatshirt. Well, that's hard, you know? You can't make the same sweatshirt. Every one of them's unique. So you have to let the sweatshirt build itself. And sometimes I cut them motherfuckers apart and make new ones. Remix them, you know? I've done a lot of thinking, and it's like a thing in my head, you know? Haha, you were talking shit earlier. Or Isaiah, was he? Figures. I don't know why they do that. They want to talk shit to me and they want to be cool. I don't know. They're all at gas stations around here, and they're all going to put chlorinic gas in my air conditioner too. That's what they hold in common. What a fucking life, huh? Fucking gas station on the road. They don't know, man. Before I left New Orleans, people were pulling over on the street yelling my name. It was fucking scary as fuck. The electric company truck stops and they start yelling DumpStarr. That fucking fucked me up. You know, when you can slide by somebody with the phone and they don't know you're streaming, or they're not aware that you're streaming, it's one thing. But when they see you with the phone and they know you're streaming, that's another thing. So, I don't know, man. Stream Sniper can be a friendly person that just wanted to meet you in real life. Or a Stream Sniper could be a fucking deadly stalker who you need to fucking defend yourself against quickly. What if he pulls out a knife? But look at the badass hooded sweatshirt Joe's passing up. I'm sorry to him. I am too, man. But I gotta pay the rent and I gotta eat and I need it. So I don't know. It's not exactly right. But if I get thrown out on the street, nobody gets the sweatshirt. So there you go. We want to keep this thing going. We'll just make Joe another sweatshirt. I know who he is. I sent him an email. Let's see. Let's make another check. I sent him an email. Looks like I do got an email. Hold on. It's just a bunch of dumb stuff about aliens and shit. Dude got on a thing the other night and sent me all this shit. The one person who did not get back to me was Joe. Yeah, and that was, here, I'll tell you how long ago it was. Let me tell you exactly how long ago it was. It was in May. It was in May the 28th. So, but like I said, people go through stuff, and I told them, hey, I got the sweatshirt done. I haven't posted on my shorts. It's on the Saturday stream. I hooked it up. Let me know what you think. Also, I am broke. Thank you for your patience. It's awesome. That's all he said. That's all. That's what I said to him. I said, hey, I got the sweatshirt done. I haven't posted on my shorts. It is on Saturday stream. I hooked it up. Let me know what you think. Also, I am broke. Thank you for your patience. It's awesome. See how honest I am with people? I don't want to lie. I want him to have his sweatshirt. But at the same time, I got to keep going. I got to keep the, I guess if this is my art studio, I got to keep my art studio fucking going. I'm going to need pot. I'm going to take some of that money and probably get a bag of pot too. So I'm not lying. I'm going to pay I'm going to pay on the rent, and I'm probably going to get, at least an eighth or something. I'm not ready to quit smoking pot. It's his loss, your gain. Fuck yeah. And you deserve it too, because, it's one of the coolest. I would suggest grabbing it up. I would suggest anybody grab these ones up. I put a lot of work into them, man. Shouts out to Pink Puppy Club in Nash. I love it. I love people wearing my shit. Yeah, that's one thing about being fat and ugly. I could make fucking cool ass fucking sweatshirts, and maybe I don't get to look cool, but all these fucking beautiful people do. Joe, sorry for your luck. Dear. Man, I don't know. You know what? I imagine he'll be understanding, and he gets his pick. And I didn't even know I liked painting Corey Taylor, so I'll probably paint him some more because obviously I'm good at it, and yeah. But Daddy gotta eat. Daddy needs new shoes. Let me go wash my brush. See who's out here fucking slamming car doors. Y'all sons of bitches, quiet down. No, you live in a motel, you can't do that. You gotta live and let live. Yep. Still got this badass hood I'm gonna put on a sweatshirt. Maybe that's why I want to get a black sweatshirt too. So I mean, somebody could wind up with this as their hood as well. So it is kind of avant-garde, but it's gonna have a little tail on it, you know. I can't wait to fucking put this on something. Yeah, I like it. He said, "What?" I walked away, but I'm back. What's the word? Yeah, Dan's getting the black sweatshirt with the Corey Taylor on it, and I was painting on this skeleton, hooked it up. It's gonna need another coat because some of the black, or I might put that fucking wolf on the side too. But I want to have one arm. I think the skeleton should have one arm, not two, just one. And then I'll have this animal. It kind of looks kind of like a dog or a boar coming off the side of the shoulder blade. That just happened. And I mean, I accentuated it. You know, I've decided that this is going on Ryan's sweatshirt. Yeah, what I think I'm going to do right now is I'm going to work on the red in between the ribs, try to get them a little bit more symmetrical, you know. Yeah, guys, please hit the like, share, and subscribe. It'd be cool for you to do Danzig album art. He's got the whole comic book crew. Danzig does. I bet you he has some. Man, I seen his stage show. I guarantee he has some great artists that work for DumpStarr. Plus, Glenn himself was a big artist. That's how that shit all started, because they made their own T-shirts and stuff. The Misfits did. Yep. It's pretty cool. Oh, that don't sound good at all. I thought I had. I'm going through paint so fast nowadays. I'm just going to open up the new one. I don't know what the fuck else to do. And it is candy apple red. It might be a different color than this red, but it is what it is. So yeah, if anybody wants to donate, we sure could use the help and the like. And if anybody's interested in the sweatshirts, get them now, man. Seems the haters were wrong. So you might end up hating me, but wanting one of the sweatshirts. You have to make another account. Haters. I'm talking to the haters. I'm just talking to the haters. Dang old haters, you. What's up, Bailey? Good to see you. Yep. Just talking to them haters. I work at the gas station down the road, DumpStarr. Oh, yeah? Well, I wouldn't know, because I don't even get gas. You dumb son of a bitch. Get. Uh-oh. What's happening now? Underlay, mama, EI. Uh-oh. What's happening now? Yeah, let them haters know they might want to get their sweatshirts before they, you know. We really don't want them haters getting them anyway. They don't support us. I don't support you, DumpStarr. I think you're on drugs. Dude said this morning he'd give $1,000 to someone that could sniff my hair and not throw up. And don't you know I washed my hair just 2 days ago? And my hair be smelling great. If If only we could fucking hold him down and take that $1,000 out of his ass. Wouldn't that be great? It's the stuff fucking Christmas dreams are made out of. $1,000. Like, I'd walk around with my hair stinking, by the way. Never really address it that way. I love being clean. What? You have really cool stuff. You would get some sales with Crackhead Kenny's scary face on. We don't talk about other streamers in here, boss. You know what I mean? I don't have no beef with anybody. And I don't need to be in your fucking drama Olympics. You have haters, Michelangelo loser. He doesn't. He ripped me off for a hoodie. 2 hoodies. He just thinks the world's his fucking little stealing. I hope he probably might have. Who knows, man? I know this. You keep living that way. Eventually you're gonna get caught up. So joke's on him. I was a good friend to him. He didn't want a good friend, so yeah, him and his old lady got me for 2 hoodies. Swear it up and down they'd be paying for them. Just like ex-girlfriend said, you know, I promise you I'll never go against Grim Street. I promise you, no matter what, even if we don't talk anymore, man, I'm going to get you your money for your sweatshirts. Well, what if we don't talk no more and you dox me and you threaten me? Are you still going to pay me for your sweatshirts? What a dick. He's just a dick. It's okay. Pua got to see. Pua's my witness. What's up, Jake? Pua's my witness. She got to see how he acted during the reggae festival. He ain't nothing but a thief. You don't really want to hang out with people like that. The rest of us were struggling and striving, and he's over there lying to the hot dog dude and shimmying underneath the fence, stealing fucking chairs and stuff. Yeah, he ain't nobody. No love loss there. No loss of love there with that guy. Yeah, he went all over the internet fucking telling everybody, he's at Motel 6, he's at Motel 6. I wasn't even at Motel 6, you dumb bastard. He loved it. He was all proud. They all cry when they go to jail. That's all I know. He offers you gifts and plays on you. Yeah, he was supposed to get me ounces, all this shit. I didn't get nothing. And then he fucking thought I had all this money in my account. I had $10 left, and I gave it to him. And it still wasn't good enough. I told him he could sleep in that fucking bed. He sleeps in his fucking car. He didn't even want to hang out. I don't really think about him that much, though. Haters, you don't really think about. You only really think about good people. You know? Those people there, they're a dime a dozen. There's that chick in New Orleans that fucking robbed me from my apartment. I paid the rent, $500 a month, and was still out on the street fucking sleeping with P-dubs in rainstorms and shit. That's why I didn't have a license. An ID. Oh well, you just move on. That's the thing with thieves and liars, man. They're going to keep doing it. You might not get your justice, but believe me, karma's coming. He was on my mind about hoodies. That's okay. Like I said, I just, It just goes to show you, man. That's what hurts too, as being a live streamer. You make friends with somebody, then they get mad at you and they come straight for your live stream. Like the ex-girlfriends. It was just so important to fucking try to ruin my fucking channel. That's their thoughts, man. That's their jealousy. I made her fucking channel. And then she fucking shits on me. It's crazy. It's a good lesson to learn how fucking two-faced people will be sometimes. So if you got people that aren't two-faced, you keep them close to you because the rest of the world's fucked up. What's up, Problem Child? Sorry I didn't see you there. But yeah, he most definitely owes us money for sweatshirts. And we'll never see it. And he'll fucking talk shit about us till the day he dies. The truth is, he just fucking... He's just a greedy fucking thief and a liar. Oh, there were times where Michelangelo asked me to throw him a couple bucks too that I did. For nothing. And he still had the audacity to play that big game on me. DumpStarr, excuse anything I write from here on today. I'm toasted. You're toasted to the dark side. I've given you hoodies back to go crazy on and gift out. Yeah. Fuck yeah. There's good people out there, and you're definitely one of them, Dan. I appreciate you so much. I hope you get to come for hot August nights, but if you don't, man, we could do something else. Or yeah, I appreciate you. Yeah, that's important too, man. You got to remember Dan's, and you're going to get a few Michelangelos. That's just how it is, I guess. Life ain't perfect. There's going to be times where everything seems so dark. Women are like toast. Some like jelly and some butter, but sourdough is good. All right. Well, those chicks in particular on YouTube, they all told me they had my back and that they, never bend, never fold. And the first thing they did is went straight for my jugular. My YouTube channel had to pay. That's why I ain't trying to get with no chicks. It's either YouTube or chicks. So I guess it's YouTube. I hate to say it like that, but it's the truth. I should have known it, but I was that hungry. I was hungry for someone to like me, and I thought those girls had my back, and that's how they played me, dude. And I can't let that happen again. Gotta learn from your lessons. They're all gonna tell you you're the greatest thing in the world. I knew I ain't the greatest thing in the fucking world. I knew it. I just thought, oh, you like me? I kind of want somebody to like me. Better off. I'd rather fucking deal with the trolls than a lying ass bitch. They're all waiting around for you to fall in love with them so they can fucking break your heart. I ain't got no heart left, ladies. There's nothing else for you to take. You took it all. If I had a chance, I'd go back. I wouldn't talk to either one of them fucking lying ass bitches. Lesson learned. I thought you was different than what, I thought you was what you said, but occasionally you're going to have that. I need to know why women have a nice face. Just say whatever it annoy you, I'll stop. Why women have nice faces? Because they use filters. They'll take them filters and put on there. They don't have any care for honesty. They'll fucking put filters on, and then fucking you see them in real life and you're like, holy shit. Oh, DumpStarr, you're just so gorgeous in your eyes. And oh, I really love your YouTube channel and your community. And then fucking couple months later, they're like, fuck Grim Street Mafia. DumpStarr's a piece of shit. He mentally abused me and stuff. What do you call what you did to me? One day there's going to be a reckoning. The other chick couldn't wait to get my donators' phone numbers. She started calling up my donators, my mods, and fucking flirting with them and asking them for money. That ain't love. You're a whore. Prove me wrong. Then they wanted to team up against me, cause a mutiny on my channel, and then make their own channel, which, big surprise, was about hating DumpStarr. And how's that working for you, Dr. Phil? Fucking, makes me mad thinking about it. And I still have the fucking letter exonerating me and saying that I'm not a bad person. And then obviously she decided to go the other route. But I still have the letter explaining that her mom's crazy. Fuck you assholes. She wanted to put P-dubs in a cage. Yeah, that was her whole plan for us being together. I had to submit, fix her fucking trash disposal that I didn't break, and fucking put my dog in diapers and stuff. She treated us like shit. People would do that if you let them. I wouldn't even cared. I would have never. We could have went our own way, but she started trying to go at my channel. It's always us women shows the young ones. You're the biggest, who are bigoted adherents of the party, swallowers of slogans, the amateur spot. I'm just gonna ban you. I don't know what the fuck. Oh, you're quoting George Orwell. Everyone needs to know if you down his hoodie, we're getting coffee. He will explain his art. I'll be honest, there's no end to the road. I just keeps going. If you don't mind driving off road, just don't be a pussy. Right? I feel like I missed something in the chat, but okay, that's George Orwell. It's always the women. Well, she hates me. I hate her. She tried to take my channel. She tried to fuck with me. She doesn't even know what she's doing. The people she's siding with are straight fucking racist. If that's what you want to fucking do, then do it. Adam Maverick Gershon, he set people straight in the act and they loved it. Yeah. Yeah, it's life. It's not perfect, I guess. But yeah, I'm not too concerned about finding girlfriends anymore. That really opened up my eyes. I don't need to keep going over it, but it does strike me when we talk about liars. Them bitches were some straight ass liars. That's just facts. Oh, because we were talking about Michelangelo and the great betrayals that have happened to DumpStarr. I'm sure they all fucking feel fucking great about it. It was a big game for a while. They're not good friends, man. They're not there for you to celebrate when you're doing good. They're just there to kick you when you're down. People always comment on the hoodie DumpStarr. It said to you every time they did. I know, man. I love that. That's what I'm hoping for Ryan. And, Billy didn't give me anything on his fucking hoodie either. So I'm hoping that someone sees it out there. I don't think we'll ever see Billy again. Which I don't understand, but that's okay. I don't have to understand everything either. Sometimes I'm just a bad judge of character. And that's why I can't be trusted to make decisions on women. I'm naive. There's people here at this motel I've talked to and thought were cool and shit, and then they ended up, and you're like, oh, okay. So yeah, not everybody's going to tell you the truth or represent themselves fucking fully, and you just got to fucking accept it and move on. It's nice to take the equation out when it comes to women, though. Just be like, look, you're not trying to fuck this person. Don't fall for any bullshit. They know that you're hungry. You stop doing custom pieces because people freak backing out. Yeah. Yeah, you definitely got to. You can know if they're your friends. Do little things. I thought Bill was cool. Well, that's Peter. He never come back around. He never came back around. Peter didn't. Peter was cool. Billy's the guy on the shorts. Peter, he didn't want to be on stream. He was cool. He hung out with us and shit. He was there. I think he had some family issues. People were sick, and I don't know, he just never came back. He was working on them big data centers, and there's so many data centers going up on the West Coast that he's got steady fucking work whenever he wants it. And I suppose he can take off when he don't. But yeah, we never seen him again. I ain't never seen Kurt either. I hope he's alright. That's something you learn though too when you're staying in motels. The people you talk to today, they might not be around. It's just, it's just the way it is. Yeah, I used to stand out at the hostel and say goodbye to these chicks while they went to get on their airplanes. And I'd be telling at least 2 chicks a week, oh, see you again, we'll keep in touch, blah, 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 kissy, And the truth is here comes another load of girls. And that's just the way it was. It left me feeling kind of empty. That really taught me a lesson too. Because I'd be standing out there giving these heartfelt goodbyes. And some of them girls are probably like, listen, motherfucker. I'm always making stuff up. Go fuck your mother. I got you making stuff up, bitch. Go make your channel. Don't worry about my channel. Making stuff up. You're the fucking liar, pussy. What you got to say about that, gamer Sonic pussy? What the fuck's Sonic about you, bro? You're a fucking Sonic liar. You come to start trouble with me? You got your message deleted. Who's making up stuff now? making up stuff. You gotta love that. Somebody talking over top of you. You ain't got the right to talk. You're so lucky the internet's around to make you feel like you're somebody. What would you have done if we would have never had the internet? That fake shit ain't gonna fly out on the street. Acting tough. You know, you gotta prove something. Prove something outside the internet. You guys even do that anymore? Do you ever prove yourself outside of your keyboard? Your fake ass Facebook postings? We already know you guys are liars. Why should we believe anything a troll says? If they're not your friends, there's no point in even listening to them. They all talk a good game. You don't ever get to look at fucking Frank's taxes. He spends all his money at fucking Disney World, so, you know. No wonder he's worried about the IRS. I mean, he don't need to talk in here because we know what the fuck he's going to say. Same lies he was saying 2-3 years ago. Why? Because he's a lying piece of shit Florida fucking man. A floor idiot with the fucking love of fucking Mickey Mouse. There you go. It all makes sense in the end, doesn't it? Fucking Disney adult. Hail the new religion. I got to go buy my collectible Mickey Mouse stamps. I liked everyone there. Didn't have a bad time. Oh yeah. It's cool here, man. We love this motel. I told him you're coming too, so I just told him the other day that you was coming back. But if you can't make it for hot August nights, it's cool. Hopefully you can get down here. We'll do something. They're having concerts at the fucking automobile fucking museum. They got a cool fucking bar I want to check out too, man. That we could go check out. They do karaoke. I haven't watched him in a very long time. Once I saw him for who he was, I couldn't unsee it. Yeah, that's kind of how it is, man. That's how I feel about fucking a lot of these idiots. He's a very hateful fucking guy. Just thought he was gonna shit all over me, dude. All big joke. And then Kevin was connected with it too. And they all got this little Skull and Bones Club where they fucking act like they're fucking better than everyone. And we find out just a Disney adult and a fake ass biker in Canada. That's all it is. And Jose comes from a rich family. What's up, Max? I just didn't see it, but then the other day I was like, damn, he's fucking evil. Yeah, he's a hater, man. He hates me. I don't know him from nowhere. That's a nice little game they play. They pick people to harass and fucking torture, and they don't even fucking know him, dude. He's just banking on the whole thing that I won't come fucking... And I also look at it this way, too. You know, everybody's got theirs coming, man. He's got his, and I got mine. When I get the chance to do some good deeds, I do them. I'm just so glad we kept our stream fucking. We didn't fall for none of that shit. I think it's the reason why we've been around for going on 5 years. It's because we didn't fall for all that fucking clout and what do you call it? Trying to make the trolls happy. Fuck them motherfuckers. Big trick anyways. All Frank ever did was accentuate the negative on anybody he didn't like. I don't like him. If you got such a big problem with me, fucking solve it. I don't know you. We ain't blood relatives or nothing. There's always been a little weird energy coming from them guys anyhow, because they're always talking about my looks and my weight. What are you, dude? Gay? I don't want nothing to do with you, dude. Me and Frank would not hang out in real life. But he wanted to fucking torture me. And then he kind of brought in all these other assholes too, so he's a special kind of fucked up asshole. Yeah, you don't have to take my word for it. Believe me, he's evil. But at the end of the day, he's just a bloated fucking Disney adult. It's just the truth. The truth hurts. Have I been diagnosed? Your mom's been diagnosed. She got the blue waffle, bro, and you scraped your head on it on your way out of her fucking nasty pussy. So maybe you ought to go see a doctor. What's this you talking about? Tasha in here? Get the fuck out, dude. Why are you always talking about her? I don't want nothing to do with Tasha. That's nothing to do with us. Quit trying to fucking advertise on our channel. Go do your own thing, bro. I don't want nothing to do with that. When I saw him laugh, I smirk about P-dubs that night in chat. Oh, yeah. They'll play you every way. They'll play you super evil, tell you they're going to hurt her, and then they'll fucking play you and try to make people think that you don't take care of her. I've watched them, dude. It's everything. It's anything. They're just hungry to fucking see my blood. It has something to do with their fears. Frank's fears, are what people think about him. And so he projects onto me what he fears the most. He ain't shit. It's just him and Trixie buying garbage from fucking Disney World. I know exactly where he is. I know exactly the kind of person he is. I lived in Florida. I know about those guys that wear their fishing t-shirts and they live in fucking condos. I know who he is. He's nothing to me. He's not an artist. He's a fucking guitar faker. He's the first guy that's like, hey, want to be in a club? That's the kind of guy he is. Hey, let's start our own exclusive club. Why does he want to start an exclusive club? I'll tell you why. He never fit in anywhere in his whole fucking life. He's a Florida man, a Disney adult. He decided I was going to be his focal point so that he could make his little clubhouse. Fucking dumbasses, dude. It don't matter that he's from Florida, because there's people from other places do the same shit, but he's the Florida version. Never met so many men act like fucking bitches, and Frank's one big ass bitch. Nobody to be calling anybody anything. Attached himself to me like a leech. A few of them did. I'm going to be your enemy. I'm going to be the opposition to you, DumpStarr. You're a fucking moron. That's what I hated about that movie, fucking Unbreakable, dude. You got fucking Bruce Willis, who doesn't even want to be the good guy, but he is. And then you get this fucking weirdo, Mr. Glass, who won't leave him the fuck alone. Hates on him for fucking being fucking unbreakable. I don't consider myself the hero or whatever, but it's just crazy how people will fucking drag you into their bullshit because they're fucking delusional. I'm not your fucking enemy. I told him that from day one. You threw chicken nuggets on the ground. You're a fucking head case if you think I'd ever throw food on the fucking ground. Pretty funny that I tricked you, though. Smart guy, Mr. fucking Intelligence. If you were smart, you would have left me the fuck alone. What's up, Mark? What movie? He was starving for attention? That's a good fucking point. Maybe Frank was just starving for attention and he needed me to shit on. I fucking helped fucking Sonny out and helped him stream New Orleans. People noticed my art. They said make a channel. I did. Every time I'd go into Sonny's channel, those guys would all ban me. Frank, everyone. Never let me talk. Never let me talk to my supposed friend Sonny, who's never been a friend to me. That's how I came into this shit. And somehow Frank took it upon himself to make my life hell for wanting to show my art. That's a fucking player-hating son of a bitch, if ever there was one. Just when he told me, he says, I like to destroy streamers psychologically. What a fucking bunch of bullshit to say. I like to destroy people psychologically on the internet. That's disgusting. And that's the mentality that these assholes all have. They run shit. It's their fucking clubhouse. Meanwhile, he's just a fucking dumbass Disney adult. Also, do you respect people who won't even say stuff to your face, but they're always talking about calling someone on you? I mean, what a pussy. What a fucking Florida fucking pussy, bro. You can't handle your shit, but you're always trying to call somebody on me. You're always trying to harass me any fucking way other than you getting hands on and being a man. You grew up on fucking Western movies and shit, and you still don't know what a fucking man is. What's up, David Chappelle? Yeah, you always talked about my son. Yeah, you always talked about my daughter. Anything he could do, anything that would get him smacked anywhere in the fucking real world. So I'm supposed to have some kind of respect for him? He's garbage. They're just fucking shadows and echoes in my fucking fight to have a live stream, really. Yeah, who knows? If we hadn't been through all this shit as a kid and grown up this way, he might have done some damage to me. But I've heard it all. I own nothing. What are you going to take from somebody that owns nothing? Well, he's addicted to fucking Disney memorabilia, so just putting that out there. Just so you get an idea of who these people are. There's my favorite redhead white boy. I got your fucking boy, bitch. And I don't have red hair, fucking hoe. What's shaking? You and your fucking fake fucking phony account. You stupid fuck. You slack jaw fucking idiot. You're the one shaking. Dreadhead, my bad. Fuck you, motherfucker, and your labels. Fuck you and your labels. What's up, JC? I'm doing alright. Getting a little heated off of these dickheads, but JC to the fucking saves the day. Painting on this shit, tightening it up. Gonna get it ready for Ryan's sweatshirt. Talking to mostly our friends. Mostly talking to friends today. Not a whole lot of. The rib's still fucked up. I gotta fucking do something there. I made this animal coming off the shoulder. It's kind of weird. This side's gonna have an arm right there. So that's pretty much. I stitched the eyes on and super glued them. And that's what's going to be on the back of Ron's sweatshirt. There's a little bit of artisticness, you know. It's taking a lot of time, but it's worth it. Yeah, just hanging out. Hope you're having a great day, man. Love the red, yeah. Yeah, it's gonna be cool. The arm will probably be on different material, different colored material, and also it'll have maybe something different. I wasn't necessarily gonna. It's gonna be some work though. It's gonna be some work. The rest of it. At least this much of it's done. Yeah, I hope you're having a great day. I hope everybody's having a great day. Please hit that like, share, and subscribe. And put your notifications on, because YouTube ain't going to help us. Shouts out to Lunar Mist, Dan, Freddie, Minnesota Pickers. And I think that's it, but feel free to let me know if it isn't. I will look it up. And I think Dan's going to be taking a Slipknot hoodie tomorrow, so that's good for us. We'll be able to survive another week. It almost looks like the skull's like a different piece, but it's actually the same piece of material. I'm just excited about that. And every once in a while it's good to like you got this much of it done, put it away for a couple hours. Don't sit and beat yourself over it continuously. Take a little break, and you'd be surprised what ideas will pop into your head, you know? You'd be smoking a joint or something, and fucking, you'd be like, yeah, that's what it needs. It needs this. Thanks, GC. I was amping Ice Maker. You KO the bitches? What? What? Oh, yeah, because he got that guy. Oh, yeah. Dan's working that fucking Ice Maker, dude. Fuck yes. So yeah, I put some work in on it. Fixed it up in some spots. Some of the other spots are probably going to be. We had this uh, going across the one shoulder blade. It'd be like this. Of course, you can't see that, but I still might do that. Still might put that on there too, and have the arm coming out from the side. Hell yeah! Shouts out to Chef Ryan. I can't read Hebrew, by the way. You love Israel. No, I don't. That's just that. Let's just ban that, dude. I'm so tired of politics. I ain't got shit to do with Israel. You want to know what from my heart? I'll tell you what. I think fucking it's goofy as fuck. Fuck you and your fucking upper echelon. Yeah. Fuck Israel. Fuck the bourgeoisie. Nobody for you. Uh-oh. What's up, nobody? Oh, thank you, Dan, for the donation. There's another one, man. We need that. I'm going to try to get some weed when I get the sweatshirt money. Fuck yeah. Pay the rent. I can't make a roast, but man, some roast beef would be good. I just want to eat the fuck out of a bunch of beef. But yeah, I might put this on there too. This is one of my favorites, and for some reason it looks cool there. It looks like like a shoulder pad or something. So, I go through all these pieces. I've got a giant pile of sweatshirts to put together, and patches and hoods I've made. Buy a crock pot? No, I ain't buying nothing like that. It's just me and a giant pile of fucking sweatshirts, dude. I don't even care about my clothes. That's why, I let them fucking wear out, whatever. I did get that button-up shirt, though. So I have something nice to wear. If I had my choice, I'd probably start wearing all button-up shirts, but I guess t-shirts work just fine. You're with people? Well, thank you, Dan. God bless you. Appreciate you. Yep. Shouts out to Dan Morgan. Having a great time on the fucking on the lake. Oh, yeah, on the lake. I think that's right. But yeah, I'm just thinking about this dog as the shoulder. I showed it earlier. But I've already made another one on this one, so I might just do the whole arm. He said my side chick bought me some Arby's, then I gave her the horsey sauce. Oh, man. God, Arby's roast beef, dude. Makes you wonder what they put on it. She got the horsey sauce. She said, that's for roast beef. And JC said, I know. Yeah, JC said, I know it's for the roast beef. Mama. No, I don't know if he talks like that. I'm just saying. It would be funny. I know it's for the roast beef. In 70s, JC would have said, bitch, I know. Now spread them. No, that's not true either. Oh, the wonderful universe of side chicks. That'd be a good name for a show, Side Chicks. Just be a show about side chicks. From both points of view. From the guy's point of view, and from the side chick's point of view. From the wife's point of view. They're missing the boat. Hollywood's missing the boat, not starting a show called Side Chicks. Side Chicks. That'd be a great TV show. I hope everybody's having a good day. We mostly are. It's kind of a dismal, overcast day, but a good day. Happy birthday to Ryan. Fuck yeah. Gonna be working on his sweatshirt, getting it ready. I told her, Jamocha my shake. It would be IRL is great. Hell yeah. Side chicks. Yeah, happy birthday to Ryan. And the report on Duke is Duke's doing good. He's going to doggy daycare. He's really popular at doggy daycare, and he's having fun. Yeah. Yeah, we're gonna make that arm. Yeah, it is. Excuse me. I'm a little bit tired on a low altitude day. Duke's a big boy. Yeah. He's a big old happy dog. So much fun, just wanting to run everywhere. Reminds you what it's like being young again, you know? Just wanting to taste, smell, and play with everything. Yeah, he's a puppy. Yeah, the motel's gotten weird as fuck since they left. It ain't the same. It ain't the same no more. That's okay. We have plenty of experience and how to fucking survive. I washed all my brushes, huh? Why do my brushes disappear when I come back? Oh well, as long as they're clean. Yeah, every time I saw him, he looked so happy. He's such a good boy. He's a really good dog. Makes me wonder too, like, how do all these good dogs come across my path? Each one of them is special in their own way and everything. It's awesome. It's the things that make me happy, give me a little smile. Time to eat and chill. Yeah, just about. I might get off here too. It's a good idea. I got to get up early. Well, I got to talk to Dan about the postage thing. But we will be getting them sweatshirts out of here. Not if not tomorrow, Tuesday. I don't know what the weather's going to be. But yeah. Heck yeah. Make sure you guys hit the like, share, and subscribe. He said uptime. I've been on here for 3 hours, 31 minutes. Yep, I think I am going to get off here for a minute. Thank you, JC. We'll try to come back on tonight, though. 3 or 4 hours from now or something. All right, guys. Thank you, guys, everyone. We'll see you in a little bit.